Phenomenal atmosphere for college baseball in the Pacific Northwest. Last weekend, a lot of power at the top, and a hot hitter in Miles makes the start 6-3 for the Beavs this year.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that this guy's just a sneaky star on this team all year long.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the Florida State right field. Had to minimize its pitch count and work to the count, and he missed with the curveball. 18 homers, 67 batted in. Leadoff walk, a runner at first.
Able to minimize those pitches. It's not all about the strikeouts. Let's get some weak contact. We got a great defense
for the center fielder. Max Williams, ball one to Max Williams. Homered in the regional last weekend. Slight breeze blowing out to left.
No, he.
Freshman on freshman here as Whitney makes a move to first. He's got a 7-game hitting streak going. A close play at first. Diving best
ball game. You want to let your guy hit.
0-1 to Bailey, hitting .328.
The strike zone, the discipline, being able to lay off those borderline pitches.
The one seats. And it's blocked by the catcher Weber, holding Harrelson, the runner, at first.
Just amped up here early on, going for that big strikeout. The crowd starting to feel it.
Called strike three. Went with the curve, catches Miles at the Corvallis Regional last weekend. You remember the line from Leaney, who has been the 3 guy. Now he's been very good for Florida State. He's got 8 wins against State, 272, 7 home runs in the season. Waiting for it to come down. And one pitch takes care of Easton.
Keeps guys off balance, keeps them guessing. Ton of fun to watch go get it.
He's from Kailua, Hawaii. 2 years in Washington, transferred to Oregon State, a roll it ashore, charging. Alex Lodi.
Think about Florida State coming out here to Oregon State and playing on an all-turf.
Home run leader in Oregon State history. 51 career homers for the junior.
First pitch of the game was a swing by Talt. That gives you a good sign of what they're looking to do.
Over the mound, Drew Farrell ranging near the bag at second base. 5, 6, and 7 for the Seminoles, and hooking it foul. Into the crowd is Cal Fisher. It's reached in 22 straight games. Skies this one, pushing toward foul ground. Hustling over Easton Talt. 1-2 on Fisher. Foul. Long run for Gavin Turley, who was well off the line. The pitch. And it's just low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 96. That one fouled away, out in front again. That was an off speed. Swing and a miss, blew it by him, elevating a fastball. And it's 1-1 on the Noles second baseman. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And
freshman.
First team all ACC for Drew Farrell.
An aggressive hitter, a guy that likes to swing it.
And sure enough, what does he do? Bring by the Dodgers in the 19th round after playing at Northwest Florida Junior College. On the ground, past the sliding third baseman Trent Caraway, and the first ball in play by Florida State. May 17th for Hankerson. He's at the wall, he leaps, and it's off the wall. Fired back in by Cannon Reeder. Around third, coming in, diving at the plate.
They're on the board early. But that Jeter play in Oakland, man, I tell you what, I got flashbacks. Ivar Arquette, do it, baby, don't you?
On the RBI double by Hunter Carnes, driving in Drew Farrell. And the senior from Gresham.
It's over there. And how about a throw on the money to home plate? Weber tags him out. It's the little...
Bellini, the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Alex Lodi scoops it up, rifles to first, and that's 5. Looped out toward right center, going back with room is Max Williams, who makes the catch.
Big games and the hotels and the bus rides. Go make a play. Tough one. You know, it's just been something that we look as a blessing and has made us stronger as
familyness of this program. You could see it throughout.
Alex Lodi's a liner to center. Gage Harrelson stops at second. The Seminoles up 2 off.
They were playing great opponents.
They had opportunities to join leagues
in the regular season.
Line to right. Right at Easton Talt, back it up, makes the catch. Gage Harrelson tags, breaks for third, Whitney. And that one runs down and in for a ball. And it's 1-0.
Hitters, they do take advantage of those.
Right in there. And Bailey takes a fastball right down Broadway at the win. After they lost, surprisingly, to St. Mary's, 50-6. Curve struck him out. Second time that Dax Whitney has gotten Miles Bailey.
This inning right here is a big boost for the Bees.
Fouled away by Fisher. If Whitney late on a fastball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. 7. Here in Corvallis. Hunter Cairns, the RBI double, giving Florida State the early lead. Bottom of the order for Oregon State. And ball one to Tice Peterson, the DH. 2 homers last weekend. And he tops that one toward third. On a backhand, it gets past Cal Fisher and trickles down the left field line.
On the last weekend in the regional, this is a team that they are willing to play small.
State, Peterson the runner, and Reeder swinging. And he fouls that one off, and it's 1-2 on the Beavers.
Rest over the last month has him sharp.
Goes to dig it out. Tice Peterson being waved. Relay throw from Lodis. And
Chase Williams and delivers a dart to home plate.
Of the plate as Cairns puts the glove down. This is probably going to be our best look.
Yeah.
Easton Talt bunts at it and fouls it off of the plate. As
early.
On the ground is short. Alex Lodis scoops it up, rockets to first on Drew Farreau. And a curve is bounced to first behind the bag. Handled by Jacob Craig, takes it himself. Be one of the best stories when you think about building a program in the history of college baseball.
Yeah.
Curve, called strike 3. 9 strikeouts.
Their corner piece for the next 10+ years.
Arquette grounded out in the first. Bellini, the pitch, and reaching for a bouncer toward the middle of the diamond. Tough play, Drew Farreau. And
he's got to find a way to put the ball in play. He does, showing off those wheels. He's 6'5". You don't see many shortstops that are 6'5".
Here comes, and Turley hooks it foul. Off the list.
Got that right.
Turley got onto this one, skies it behind first. Not much foul room for Bailey, and what? Again, the payoff. Called strike 3. What a pitch from Joey Bellini. Crowd didn't like it. 4,000 plus umpires wearing orange and black. It's over his head, off the wall. Picked up by Max Williams around third. Arquette trying to score. And Oregon
is on the move. Sending him the whole way right there.
At second, the pitch. Grounded foul over toward the Oregon State dugout.
An answer.
Line drive, left field, sinking. Good break on it by Chase Williams for the catch. And Caraway.
That big-time juice by Trent Caraway, who is swinging a hot bat. See Chase Williams out in the outfield. Trent
Caraway fly out in the second inning. And that's a called strike to the Oregon State second baseman.
Here.
Ground ball to second, routine for Drew Farreau. Fields slings it on to first. Beavers are gone.
And Dax has just had it all going. Actually, he's gotten better.
Pops this one up into right. Easton Talt coming in, still charging in. And he walks him for the second time in the 7th full count.
This team is going to play this game a long time. And you think about the 2-hole, a lot of times.
1 wins overall. Lodis, bouncer foul past third. He stayed twice. Strike 3 called outside edge, and Lodis didn't agree.
In here to get a tough lefty, and Max Williams, who actually is better against left-handed pitching.
Tie ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th, bottom of the order for Oregon State, along with Devin Travis and our ESPN crew.
Thanks, Link.
Former outstanding shortstop for Florida State.
And these squads, 982 fielding percentage.
Reeder lays one down. Bellini took too much time.
That's a great idea right there. A little bit of small ball.
This turf, it's a new surface. That's frankly a new area for Florida.
Just butt down and it gets past the pitcher with my speed. You stand no chance. Once again, guy in scoring position, 2 outs. Second base.
7 with runners in scoring position. And he waved through a breaking ball and a nasty pitch. And Bellini jumps ahead. Full count. So after it was 0-2, the count is run full on Arquette.
Just great play discipline.
And a huge pump of the fist, and Bellini escapes. Tied at 1, Florida State and Oregon State. Middle third of the Singer out in shallow right. And Bailey, and it is gone, and Florida State has the lead.
Miles Bailey, just simple, man. Not a lot of movement. Early leg kick, and you hear it. It's just different.
Reaching for it, fly ball playable and right for Easton Tull. Over and in, and Tull puts it away with one.
Lamalier follows.
Swing and a miss. Keljo got it. Fly.
Boy, a freshman, one of the hottest hitters in the entire country. He is absolutely. Half of the plate has been there all game long.
3-2. And strike 3 called. Snaps off the curve.
Bailey.
Fouled off by Weber. 2-1 the count of the Beavers. Oh! Drew Farreau taking charge. And he makes a one-handed grab, and there's 2. And Bellini works through a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th. Out of the school from Jacob Craig. Line to left in a 2-hit game for Carnes. Takes a wide turn, stumbles a bit around. It has just 10.
Yeah. So if someone's going to do it, it's Gage.
Look. One run could be in this game. Chopped to second base. A.J. Singer waits on a high bounce. Looks at. Skied by Lodis behind first. Twisting toward the stands. And Jacob Craig has the pitch. Line the other way and a base hit for Max Williams. Around third, here comes Carnes. Turley's throw to the plate. Now. And it's 3-1 Seminoles to the bottom of the 7th. Joey Bellini continuing.
Scoreless innings pitched.
Against the fence, he leaps, and it's off the wall. That 14-foot high wall in left, and a fly ball that the pitch. Called strike 3. 7th strikeout. After Drew Farreau already came in, and it was 1-0 Seminoles. An answer from Oregon State. And the RBI double. Last Saturday worked 2 perfect innings with 3 strikeouts against Mississippi State. Craig swings in a fly ball center field. Max Williams has room, makes the catch, reaching the rim of the wall. First pitch, fly ball. Backing up in center. Cannon Reeder settles under it. And he makes it pretty well hit. Back to the fence. It's gone.
The Beavs going to A.J. Hutchison Jr. side on the fastball, 80 at Drew Farreau.
Swing and a miss, tied him up. Gets the strikeout.
Davis.
4,378 official attempts. Last year, for catcher Mitch Canham. And it is off the wall. The Karam chasing after it. Easton Tull, the right fielder, gets to it.
Well, that's a sweet swinging lefty right there.
That's ball 1. Played with 2007. Ground ball right side and through for Brody to Lamalier. Around third, here comes Farreau. Throw goes to third to try to get Williams.
Oregon State 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 8 with 2 out.
Again the pitch to Tull. Swinging a ball popped up. Charles will win the battle as Lodis backpedaling. Drifting with it, Lodis.
And the ACC is on a roll this year.
Arquette chased the pitch and a big pump of the fist. Joe Charles retired all 3 batters since coming in. That one's granted sharply foul. NCAA tournament.
Yes, without question.
Charles, strike 3.
Up with those clutch hits at the biggest moments. Florida State's done that today.
Routine in center is Hunter Carnes.
3 outs to get in the game of baseball, but the bullpen delivers in those moments.
On the ground, post play at first is Alex Lodis. Singled in the 3rd, and he grounds that one foul. He's 1 for 4. I hope they're walking home. They know how to have a good time.
Yes, they do.
1 and 2, the pitch to Lodis. Swing and a miss. Hutchison elevates, gets Oregon State is just 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, 2 out hitting.
Line drive and a start for Oregon State in the 9th. Gets past the sliding. Williams off and firing it in. Max Williams, the center fielder, is.
Happens 1 pitch at a time in this Beaver offense.
Singer, ground ball toward the hole. Lodis gets in front of it. Throws to first.
You mentioned the goal here is to get the tying runner to home plate. He's selling out for it.
Macias, line drive, base hit to right. Gage Harrelson fields. They're going to hold the runner at third. That run in, that run doesn't matter.
Boy, there, up in the zone, pinch run, hitter right out of the dugout.
Gets away from the catcher, Carnes, and a wild pitch brings in a run.
Joe Charles right there, just going to that breaking ball again. Hunter Carnes trying to do a nice job of...
Line drive to left. That's a hit over toward the line, and Oregon State will tie the game. Tall, top of the order. And it's ball one. Tall, a bunt hit in the swing and a high fly ball to right. Harrelson back at the track, halfway onto the track, puts it away. Heart of the order coming up for the Seminoles. And a new pitcher, the fourth, used by Mitch Canham. It's in the air, left center field. Playable for the new center fielder is Dallas Macias roaming over. The pitch. Bailey in the air, right center field, hustling over. Easton Talt on the move, is able to track it down. There's two gone. And a wild pitch brings in a run. And we talked about with Lynn Jarrett. Now the tying run after second bats. Consecutive at bats, but a weak grounder right side. Backhanded Jacob Craig. Underhands, Oaks tries to find.
Communication, PFP, you better believe the Oregon State Beavs work on it. Bottom of the 10th we go.
After 2 1/3 from Joe Charles.
Yeah, guy with really good stuff. Big time fastball up in the zone is where he gets it.
Caught off on a backhand, now it gets past Jace Williams. And Kate ends up at second base to lead off. On the ground, sliding stop at short. Lodis holds on to it. Florida State had this one in control. Up 4-1. Oregon State trying to Abraham. In the air, center field, that'll win it for the Beavers. Oregon State has walked off Florida State to take game one.